Okay, boys and girls, you should have this completed. Remember, I gave you Tuesday and Wednesday to work on it. How many of you have 3 facts done? All of us should have at least our hands raised for that because we should have at least 3 facts. And remember that they all should be in complete sentences. If you had a lot of information to share and you filled out the dotted ones, awesome job. I love when you just get really excited about a topic and you want to write more. So that's why I added the extra dotted lines or dotted circles for you to be able to add more information. So now we're going to take a break from this. Don't lose this because you're going to need this. And I feel like this is what's going to help you with your next graphic organizer, especially if you wrote complete sentences and you wrote them where you can read them, because all it's going to be is like a copy and paste. So our next graphic organizer is this one, the Rainforest Graphic Organizer. And all we're going to work on today is the introduction. So the introduction, you could have 1 to 2 sentences on your introduction, and it's going to be telling me about what you're going to write about. So whatever your specific animal is that lives in the rainforest, I want to know that that's going to be your topic of what you're talking about. And that gets me excited to read it, and also lets me know that, well, all that information that I'm learning about in your writing is going to be about that specific animal. So I wrote 2 sentences for mine, and I started off with, there are many animals that live in the rainforest. I am going to talk about the red-eyed tree frog. Okay, so I know a lot of you might like my first sentence, and it's okay if you want to write it, maybe try to see if you could write it in a different way instead of using my exact words. But the real sentence that I really need to know about is, what is your animal that you're going to talk about? If I only just wrote, there are many animals that live in the rainforest, and then I didn't tell you what animal I am going to talk about, well, then it's going to be really hard to follow your writing as you're reading it, or as I'm reading it. So today, only fill out the introduction. Remember, the introduction needs to have what animal you're going to talk about in your writing. So think of a way of how you want to start it. You guys are always so good at coming up with your introductions. Think of a way to start it, and then tomorrow we'll talk about the facts.